start a lesson today. We'll start by checking your daily challenge first.
Okay.
So, let's see. You have done quite good and you have finished 75% of it all correct. So, let's see. What is the mistake here? The first one. Do you see this one?
Okay, number 5.
Yes. So, my aunt's daughter is not
Oh.
not cousin because aunt it's niece, okay? The second one is my father knew wife. Okay. So the stepmother, there's no space between them.
No space. Okay.
Yes. Next one, there's quite many sentences here. The first one,
I didn't read the
yes,
question
it's
carefully. They
once
talk
more
about me.
time
Yeah.
is the family tree. Okay, so can you read this one? Who's Emily?
She's Mia's sister.
Yes, she's Mia's sister. Next, Matt.
Is Mia's son.
Yes. So there's some mistake here, like you have like you have just misunderstood.
Okay, I just write the easy
Yes,
one.
okay.
We can figure out the
So
question.
we come to the next part. Um, all of this part you have done quite good. Just there's some things to note here. The first one. Um, I think you are right at this sentence. They are
Yeah.
niece. I think you're right. Next one. Who hacks phones are they? Is there anything wrong?
Maybe the question mark. I missed the question mark.
Yes. Okay. Next. It's my sister's key. So, what's the things wrong here?
There are two keys. Two.
Okay. True and false. Listen. Okay. This one. Elisa's mother has just retired after working for over 20 years. Do you know why you're wrong in this sentence?
I for this part for this sentence maybe I did listen carefully.
Yes. And this one, you
Hmm.
can check it by listening it one more time at home, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Now, wait me a minute before we're moving to the second part. Yes. Next, wait me a minute. Okay, here. Now let's start our lesson, our next lesson. So, this is the review. Do you remember the vocabulary that we have just learned at the lesson 1?
Stay quiet.
Okay, so now I'm pointing on the board and you tell me who are they. First, who is he?
Mm. Mother-in-law. Sorry, father-in-law.
Yes, so who is she?
Mother-in-law.
What about him?
Mm. Cousin.
Cousin?
Uncle. Uncle.
Uncle, okay. What about her?
Aunt.
Yes. About this boy?
Uh, nephew. Nephew.
Nephew? This girl?
Niece.
Yes. Okay,
Niece.
so yes, let's move to the next part. Spin the wheel. Lesson 2 is daily routine. Do you know daily routine? Do you know what does it mean? Okay, now so let's
I
start.
think it's like have take a shower, have breakfast, get
Yes.
dressed.
What you do on your daily basis, that's your daily routine. So, what is the objective today? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this.
Okay.
Okay, now let's start. The first one is the vocabularies. Now, now let's see. Can you guess what activity is it? What is he doing?
The first one I think is wake up,
I think
and
both.
number two,
Yes, both of them.
both of them
Yes,
wake up.
wake up. Okay. Any other words?
Get up.
Yes. Now let's see. Wake up and get up.
Uh,
So you see the difference between them, right? Wake up is just when you open your eye, and get up is to get out of your bed. Okay, but um, commonly people use them interchangeably. You can use both of these words
yes, yes.
with the same meaning. Okay, now can you pronounce the word for me?
Wake up. Wake up.
Yes. What about this one?
Get up. Get up.
Get up. So
Get up.
yeah, so there's a connection between these two words. You can say get up. If you speak this word fast, okay? Get up and wake up. Yes.
Wake up.
And get up. Next. So what is the example here?
I often get up at 6 a.m.
What about you?
Um, I don't usually get up at 6 a.m. Almost 6 30 or 7 o'clock.
Yes. Oh, okay. So what time does your job start?
My lesson starts at 7:45. 7:45 at school.
Is your home near your office?
My home is so close to my school.
Yes.
It just takes about 10 minutes to get to my home, to get to my house, to school.
How do you go to the school?
I go to school by motorbike.
By motorbike. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
motorbike.
have you ever been got have you ever got stuck in the traffic jam?
No, no.
No.
Mhm. In my street from my house to my school, it's not have a lot of traffic.
It doesn't have a lot of traffic.
Doesn't have, yes.
Okay. Yes. Next, what is this?
I think have a shower, take a shower.
Have a shower. Take a shower. So, what is the difference between these two pictures? The
Um,
yes.
One is the boy is under the shower, and one is the girl is in the bath.
Yes,
Uh,
actually, this is the difference. So
Bath.
let's see, let's see. So this is have a shower or take a shower. So can
Okay.
you pronounce the word for me? You see
Have a shower. Have a shower. Take a shower.
now, uh, more slowly, more slowly.
Okay. Have the shower. Take a shower.
Can you make the sounds more clearer? Make them clearer. Like have a shower, like that. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Have a shower.
Yes.
Take a shower.
Take a
Take
shower. Yeah. Take
a shower.
a shower. Yes.
Take a shower.
So now let's connect the sounds.
Okay. Have a shower. Take a shower.
Yes.
Is it right?
Yes, that's right. Excellent. Next one. Can you guess what it is? Activity.
I think have a bath.
Have a bath.
Have it.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually now. Okay, so let's see this one. How do you pronounce this word?
Have a bath. Take a bath.
Yes, louder, louder.
Have a bath. Take a bath.
Okay, excellent. So now you speak faster and connect the words with each other.
Okay. Have a bath. Take a bath.
Yes, excellent. Take a bath. Okay. Next, uh, let's some example here. Can you read this example for me?
I think I'll have a bath and go to bed.
So, what time do you often have a bath in your daily routine?
Usually, I take a shower twice a day.
Twice a day.
Yes, in the morning and in the afternoon.
Oh, that's quite that's quite rare. I hardly heard some. I hardly heard somebody take shower twice a day.
In the morning, after a long sleep, I feel that when I take a shower, I feel relaxed.
Yes, actually, I have tried to do so. I have tried to do that, but it's
You
not
can.
successful because I cannot get up so early. Okay, so at home, do you take a shower or you have a bath?
um, my house doesn't have a bath, so I just take a shower.
Do you want to have a bath?
No, no,
No?
no.
Why?
I don't feel relaxed when I am in a bath. It's just
Really?
like mm, I don't like it.
Okay. I
Even when I go on holiday, the hotel has a bath in the bathroom, but
you
I
don't.
don't use it.
Yeah, you don't use it.
I don't use it.
Yeah,
Yes,
actually, it's interesting, but it's consume a lot of water. Yeah, it's
yes, yes,
really somehow. Sometimes I find that taking a bath is actually water wasted.
yes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but if if you are really stressed out, then taking a bath is somehow a really interesting experience. Next one.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What is this? What is the activity?
Uh, I think do makeup.
Yeah, makeup. Okay, so actually it's
Put on.
makeup. Okay,
Yes, yes, I
put
forgot.
on.
Put
So
on.
let's learn how to pronounce the word. Can you see this one?
Okay, put on makeup. Put on makeup.
Can you make the sound T? Can you make the sound T clearer?
Put on put on makeup.
Yeah. Put
Put on
on makeup. Yeah.
put on makeup.
Yes. So now make it faster.
Put on makeup. Put
Yes.
on makeup.
Okay, so what is the example here? How?
Okay,
Yes.
she often gets up early to put on her makeup.
Do you do you often
Uh no, I just use my
lipstick?
uh, lipstick. Yes,
Yes.
yes, just lipstick.
Yes. So actually, I think we are not really that
Hmm.
that motivated to do the
Yes,
makeup every day because it's
especially when I have a kid. I
yes,
do not have enough time to put on makeup every day.
yes, it's it takes a lot of time and I think
Mhm, a lot of time,
and
yes.
efforts too. And when we want to put off them, when we
Oh,
yes, when we wash our face, it's really
sometimes
not nice.
sometimes I put on makeup when I go to the wedding or the
Yes,
party, yes.
yes. Okay.
Sometimes.
Next, what he's doing.
I don't know these words.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's see. Do you
Ah,
have do you see this word before? It
okay.
shave.
Shave,
Shave. Yes.
shave,
Shave. Okay, so
shave.
we use the same verb. The verb is have.
Have, have,
So have
have a shave.
one more time.
Have a shave.
One more time.
Have a shave.
Yes, now faster.
Have a shave.
Yes, louder.
Have a shave.
Excellent. So, do do you does your husband usually
Mm,
have a shave?
yes, yes. My
Yes,
husband usually do it.
usually. Usually according to month or week. do you know do you know
Mhm.
his routine when he having when he has a shave?
Every morning he has a shave every morning.
Really? Every morning?
Yes, every morning.
Okay. Next. So, what is this activity?
Uh, I think go to school or go to work.
Okay, excellent. That's right.
Right.
Okay, let's see. How do we spell this one? How do we
Go
pronounce
to
it?
s-
Yes.
Goes to school.
So it's long.
Go
Go
to
to
school. To
school. You see?
school.
Yeah. To and school is
To
two long vowels, so you want to lengthen it more. Go to school. Yes.
go to school.
Yes. And
Go to work.
yeah, work. Yes, a long
Work.
word. Work. It's a long word.
Work.
Okay, so let's see the example. Um, your daily routine. So, do you have to work every day, or you have a day off?
Okay, just like the example, I go to school from Monday to Friday and have
Okay.
a day off. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, how about your husband?
Just like me. Just like
Really?
me.
From Monday to
Mhm.
Friday, and you have
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday off.
Yes.
With
Yes.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's really nice. Next, this is
Mm, go to school already.
we have go to school and go to
Mm,
work already.
mm.
This okay, so the destinations, the place we go to is the same, but the verb we are going to change the verb. So
Change the verb.
yes,
Mm.
what is the verb here? Okay, so
Can you help me?
the verb here is get to, get to. So
Uh,
so what is the difference between go to and get to?
I think go is still at home and get when we
Yes,
at the
and
place. Is it right?
when you get to it, it's
Ah,
when you're really near the destination. You're really near the
okay.
destination. It's then we
Mhm.
get to. Okay, so let's
Get
see.
to.
Get to.
Ah,
So, can you pronounce this word?
get to school. Get to work.
Yes. Get to school and get to
Get
work.
to work.
Yes. So we will learn to pronounce it slowly first, then we make it faster. Okay? So can you do it more slowly?
Get to school.
Yes.
Get to work.
Yeah. To work.
To
To
work.
work. Yes. Excellent. So the example is still the same. You get to work at. You get to work at. What time?
I get to work around 7:30.
7:30. Okay.
Yes.
Next. Okay, what is this? Your daily routines, including this?
Maybe check an email. Check an email.
Oh, excellent. Nothing to fix here. Check
Uh-huh.
emails.
Check emails.
Okay, so we have check
Check
and emails. Email.
emails.
So the stress here is the first syllable. Emails and a long one. Emails. Okay. Now can you pronounce it?
Okay. Check emails.
Yeah.
Emails.
Mails. Emails.
Uh,
Emails.
e- emails.
Yes, excellent. Now one more time.
Check emails.
Yes. Now make it faster.
Check emails.
Yes. Okay. It's check email. So, um, why do you do your does your job related to regular email
No,
checking?
no, my job
No.
is not related to emails. We just connect to the student's parent by
Zalo?
Zalo's account,
Yes. Okay.
Facebook. Yes,
But
we
uh,
don't need emails.
do you have to check emails Often?
No,
No.
just in case when I have to I want to join in a class or maybe a club.
Okay, yes.
Mhm.
So, this example is please check your emails regularly.
Okay.
Yes, okay, next. What is this one?
Mm,
Yes. It's quite difficult.
yes,
So, you have
I
get to and go to. Now you finish your work and then you
go
fin
home.
yes. So this is go
Wow.
go
Go
home or
home. Uh,
get home.
get home.
Yes, excellent. Go home or get home. And what time do you get home every day?
I usually go home at 4:15.
4:15.
4:15.
So,
Yes.
during lunch you stay at the school.
I know I go home at lunch.
Okay, because of the 10-minute
Uh-huh.
driving. Yes, okay.
Yes.
So, okay, next one. What about these?
Looks like he's relaxed.
Why you so why so good at guessing? You so good at guessing.
Yes,
Yes,
right?
he is relaxing. So we
I
have the
relax.
word.
Okay.
Can you pronounce it?
Relax.
Re
Relax.
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 Yes. When we try to learn the word, we will exaggerate how we pronounce it. Okay. Relax. Okay. Now
Relax.
faster.
Relax.
Okay. Do you usually relax at home?
In my free time, I always plays with my son.
Okay.
And when he's go to bed, I'm just relaxed.
Okay. Um, do you have more time to relax at home or at school? Do you feel more?
No,
No?
no.
Yes. Okay. Now, next. So, to relax, what often do you do?
I just use my smartphone,
Just use my phone.
searching Facebook or TikTok.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's really astonishing. Okay, next. What is this?
I think walk the dog.
Hmm? Can you repeat?
Uh, walk a dog. Is it right?
Walk a dog?
Yeah.
You say walk. We don't have a noun after the word walk. Okay? Yes, we don't have a noun after the word. So if I say he is trying to bring the dog to go out with him, how do we say that? Bring the dog outside and go with him.
Walk with the dog.
It's it's creative, but it's not the word we are trying to figure out right now. Okay? It's the same word that it's the same verb that we have just learned before. The same verb.
I don't remember.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's take.
Yeah. Okay.
It starts with
Ah,
take. So
take
how do we
take a
continue?
dog. No,
Just guess. You just guess.
take a dog. No, no, take a dog.
Take. That's right. Take the dog and take the dog.
What is it?
What do you take the dog for? What do you take the dog for?
um, take a dog for a walk.
Yeah, excellent. Take the dog
Ah,
for a walk.
a
Okay.
walk.
Now let's
Okay.
let's learn to pronounce this word. Let's see.
Okay. Take the dog for a walk.
Okay. Take the dog for a walk. Okay? Yes.
Walk.
Repeat it.
Yes. Take the dog for a walk,
Okay, so the dog here is a short vowel, so we just say dog.
dog,
Dog.
dog,
Okay, short.
dog,
Take the the
the,
take
the.
the dog for a walk. Okay? Yes. So can you repeat it?
Take the dog for a walk.
Okay, excellent. So do you have a dog? Do you have
No,
pets? No?
no, no.
Would, would you like to take one? To have one?
No.
No?
Okay, I don't like taking a pet.
Yes, so do I.
Oh, yes.
Because I think we are not we are not
Mm,
really responsible enough for taking
yes, yes.
care of a
Mm.
dog. Okay. So we don't have a dog, so I think we
Ah,
cannot take example with this one.
yes,
What
yes.
about this?
Mm, what is it?
You guess, you take a guess. This is the last word today. The last word. So
It's the most difficult. The most difficult
it's
word
so
for today.
it's so
I
obscure
don't
word.
know.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. So you have the relationships with your family and with your social circles in your family, and who?
Friends,
Yes. So what is this? What friend? The verb one.
maybe hang out with friends.
It's your word is more advanced than the. It's much more advanced than the word we are going to study. We just
Okay.
meet our friend. We like this. What friend? Like this.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. See friends. Okay.
Ah, see.
See friends. Yes.
Wow, see friends.
It's really
Okay.
easy. Now pronounce it with me.
See friend.
Okay.
See friends.
Yeah. See friends. Okay.
Friends.
Do
See
you have
friends.
time to hang out with your friends regularly?
Yes, and the weekend I have 2 days off.
And
So
you usually
sometimes
do
I
that?
miss my yes, I
Yes.
meet my friends at the weekend.
It's really fun. I guess your life full of color. Okay. Next. Oh, what am I doing? The grammar here. Okay, we turn to the grammar. Prepositions of time and place. Now let's see. I check you first. Now, can you do this one for me? You have one
Okay.
minute to you have 1 minute to look through it first, then I'll ask you, okay?
Okay, finish.
Okay, the first one.
I get up at 6:30.
Correct.
At
Next. Correct.
I usually go to school by bike.
Yes. Third one.
I have lunch at school.
Yes. Correct.
I usually have 2 or 3 lessons in the afternoon.
Okay, excellent. Next.
I sing in the school. I don't know how to say this word. Core,
Core. Core. Yes. Core.
core. Uh, on Tuesdays. On
Yes,
Tuesday.
good job. On Tuesday. So
On Tuesday.
what is the theory here? Now let's see. In, on, and at. It's just
At.
three. So um, let's guess first. What do you think will be accompanied by in?
I think after in is a place.
Your place? Yes. But
Oh,
we are learning about place and time. Now we are going to time first, okay? Time first. So we have day, we have hour, we have minutes, we have months, we have weeks, right? So
uh, in maybe used with month.
yes,
Month. In
month,
August, in July. Yes, in
yes, that's right.
month.
And bigger than month.
Oh, year.
Yes,
Year.
excellent. And bigger than years.
Okay. Maybe decade.
Yes, excellent decades. And how like our a year is separated into four We have four.
Seasons.
Yeah, season.
Seasons.
So season is also
Mm,
accompanied by in. Okay.
yeah.
Now let's
In.
see.
Yes.
Also we
Parts.
have.
Mhm.
Also we have.
Parts of the day in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening.
Yeah, and
Uh,
season. Okay.
seasons,
Months
months,
and year
year.
and larger is decades. Yes. How about on?
Mm. On goes with day.
Yes,
On
with day.
Tuesday, on Monday.
Yes,
Yeah.
excellent. What's else? So we have days and days in a week. Now let's see.
Days in a week. Uh,
Days and dates in a week. So
mhm.
whenever, when you, for example, when you're trying to talk about your birthday, you start with month and then you have the dates. You have to use on. Just need
Mm.
the appearance of a date, then you have to use on, okay? That means we have months and we have dates, but we don't use in. Instead, we use on here.
On.
Yes, that's right. Okay, next one. What about at?
At time. At 7 o'clock. At
Yes,
7:30.
excellent. How about at night? Do we? Yes, at night. What about that? We have at
At
night.
night. At the day. At day. At midnight.
Yes,
Something
at
like that.
midnight.
Okay.
At the middle of the day. How do we say that?
At noon.
You know, but noon is afternoon. Noon's the afternoon.
Uh,
And we have breakfast and we have
lunch.
yes at
At
lunch.
lunch.
Yes,
Okay.
excellent. How about the last 2 days of the week? How do we call that in English?
At the weekend.
Yes, and like Tet holiday, Christmas.
At holiday.
Yes, at festival. Okay. Then we say at Tet or
Festival.
at Christmas. But there's a note here. Let's see it first. Then we have a note
Okay.
here. Yes, take a look.
Mhm.
We have a note that when I say on at Tate, right? But for example, I and at Christmas, but I say Christmas Day, then you have to use Christmas
On
Days.
Christmas Day. I think
Yes,
on.
that is the note. Next, the
Okay.
place. So in and at. What do you think they are used for? What are the places they are used for? Where are we now? Where are we now?
At home.
Yes.
We are at home.
Yes, we are at home. And at your office, we have at.
Uh, in a school or in an office.
Yes, okay. So that's right. You have get this right. Now let's see. We have at work, at home, at,
At school.
and
At university.
yes. Then we have in.
Uh, in a flat. In an office. In a room.
Yes. So we are at
Uh,
home and we are in our room. Okay. Next, we have
in a restaurant. In a cinema.
okay. So this is the public places. Do you know public
Public
places?
places. We
Yes.
use
Like
both.
yes, like
Okay.
airport. At the airport, a
Uh,
theater, cinema, restaurant. The
uh,
places that everybody go to.
mhm.
So what about two? How is two used? What is used for? When I say I go to school, I say I go to school. So it's a about movement, right? You are moving, so
Movement.
it's about
Yes.
movement. So we say she goes to the gym, not
Mhm.
she goes at the gym. When we say we are moving, yes, and we are directing to somewhere, we have to use to, not the word in or at or any
Mhm.
other prepositions. Okay, now let's see this exercise. Can you finish it for me? You have
Okay.
at maximum 2 minutes. At
Okay.
maximum, yes, okay.
Okay, number one, I think in the evening.
Yeah.
I do my homework in the evening.
Excellent. Okay,
Number
next.
two, he's at work. Number two,
Can
he's
you
at work.
yeah, can you read the whole sentence?
Okay, sorry, Charles isn't here. He's at work.
Okay, at work. Next.
Mhm. Uh, my birthday is uh, my birthday is on mm, 22nd December.
Yeah, 22nd
Okay.
December. Next.
It's a beautiful day. Let's go to the beach.
Excellent. It's about moving, right?
Yes, we don't go to school in the summer.
Yes.
My brother studies math in Manchester University. In or
Okay.
at?
At what do you think at or in? We say at home, at work, at school, and at university. Okay, at
Okay,
university.
at.
So
Okay.
here we have. Can you read it again?
On. Ah. My brother studies math at Manchester University.
Okay, excellent. The seventh one.
I play football on Wednesday afternoons.
Okay,
On, is it right?
that's me. Okay, next.
My father is a doctor. He works in a hospital.
You know at.
In.
Okay, next.
Um, she was born in January. In.
Okay, excellent. Next.
Jack isn't at home. He's with a friend.
Okay, easy. Good job.
Is it?
You done all this right. Next one. We have some questions for you to practice. First, when do you often when do you often when do you often prepare your course prepare your
Lesson plans. Lesson
lesson
plans.
plans?
Um, I've often mm, prepare my lesson plans um, after I have a dinner.
Yeah, so do you take lots of time doing that to do that?
Um, Maybe uh, around 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
one hour.
quite a lot. But during the time you preparing your lesson plans, do you feel
Yes.
happy? Do you feel happy or you feel stressed or anything like that? It's just chill.
Um, a little bit tired,
A
really.
bit tired.
Actually, yes.
Okay. Yes. Next one. What is your birthday?
Mm, my birthday is on 5th August. 5th August.
5th August.
Yes.
Okay. 5th August. Yes. How about the year?
August.
How about the year?
Um, 19, the year
Yes, 19. Yes, the year.
1993.
Okay,
I
19.
was born, yeah, I was born in 1993.
Okay, you were in 1993. Yes, next. Which season didn't you go to work? Which season didn't you go to work?
In summer, I
How
don't
long?
have to go to school.
Yes. How long? How long does it last?
Uh, it usually lasts about 2 months.
2 months.
Yes,
Exactly 2 months, or just
yes,
1 month?
exactly 2 months.
Oh, okay,
And I
next.
start work again in August.
Okay, next. Okay, where do you work? The city,
Mm,
maybe the city, Ho Chi Minh City, but the district, like the
okay.
address.
Now my school's name is Long Vong Ben. It's a primary school. It's located on Huỳnh Tấn Phát Street, Nhà Bè District in Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay, yes. So Flint. Next, where and when do you play sport? So just add this word. Do you play sport? Do you play
No,
sport?
I don't
No.
play sport. I don't play sport.
So
I just watched the video about mm, let me think. The gym. Maybe like the gym. Yes.
you
I do
watch.
the gym through the
Uh,
video on YouTube. Yes.
yes, you do the gym through the videos on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but have you ever Have you ever participated in any types of sports before?
No, no,
No, even in
no.
your
Yes, not
in
yet
your like
before.
university, like in high
Yes,
school,
no.
never. Okay,
Yes, never.
but do you have any intention to of joining any sports?
No. Maybe I like football. I like
You like
football.
football? Do you
Really
often
like
watch
football. Yes.
football with your husband?
Yes. I watch World Cup or Euro.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Okay, so football and gym. Next, listening. Okay, I think this is quite an easy part for you now. Let's see. Okay, I want you to read this first. I want you to read this first, and then we'll listen and fill in the blanks.
Okay.
Okay, now
Word.
let's listen. Okay.
Yes.
4.11.
What time do you get up in the morning?
I get up at about 7:30.
Or how do you feel when you get up?
I know 7:30 isn't that early, but it's early for me, and I usually feel tired and in a bit of a bad mood.
Do you have breakfast?
Absolutely. I have cereal and milk, and some bread with honey or jam. I love honey.
Do you walk to school?
No, it's quite far away. I go to school by tube. I usually get to school about 8:20. I like to be early.
What time does your first lesson start?
It starts at 9. I have 4 or sometimes 5 lessons before lunch.
Where do you have lunch?
I usually have lunch at school at about 1 o'clock. I know people usually say that school food is terrible, but actually at my school the food is really good.
And after lunch?
We start lessons again at 1:45. I usually have 2 or 3 lessons in the afternoon.
What time does school finish?
At 4:15. But I don't go home then. I stay at school to do extra things. I study in the library or play music.
What kind of music?
Well, I sing in the school choir on Tuesdays, and on Thursdays I play percussion in the orchestra. I love music. It's my main hobby.
So, what time do you usually get home?
At about 6 o'clock.
What's the first thing you do?
I have a shower, and then I have dinner. And then, of course, homework.
How much homework do you have?
2 or 3 hours. It's my last year at school, and I have my A-levels this summer. I need to get really good marks to get into university.
Do you watch TV in the evening?
No, never. I don't have time. When I finish my homework, I practice the piano, and then I go to bed.
What time do you go to bed?
At about 10:30. I'm usually so tired I go to sleep straight away. All I really do these days is study, eat and sleep.
So no social media or anything like that?
Well, I do spend a bit of time on Facebook, but not much, I promise.
Okay. Have you finished?
Can I listen again number 8 and number 9? 8
Okay,
and
so
9.
we
4.11.
What time do you get up in the morning?
I get up at about 7:30.
Or how do you feel when you get up?
I know 7:30 isn't that early, but it's early for me, and I usually feel tired and in a bit of a bad mood.
Do you have breakfast?
Absolutely. I have cereal and milk, and some bread with honey or jam. I love honey.
Do you walk to school?
No, it's quite far away. I go to school by tube. I usually get to school about 8:20. I like to be early.
What time does your first lesson start?
It starts at 9. I have 4 or sometimes 5 lessons before lunch.
Where do you have lunch?
I usually have lunch at school at about 1 o'clock. I know people usually say that school food is terrible, but actually at my school the food is really good.
And after lunch?
We start lessons again at 1:45. I usually have 2 or 3 lessons in the afternoon.
What time does school finish?
At 4:15. But I don't go home then. I stay at school to do extra things. I study in the library or play music.
What kind of music?
Well, I sing in the school choir on Tuesdays, and on Thursdays I play percussion in the orchestra. I love music. It's my main hobby.
So, what time do you usually get home?
At about 6 o'clock.
What's the first thing you do?
I have a shower and then I have dinner. And then, of course, homework.
How much homework do you have?
2 or 3 hours. It's my last year at school and I have my A-levels this summer. I need to get really good marks to get into university.
Do you watch TV in the evening?
No, never. I don't have time. When I finish my homework, I practice the piano and then I go to bed.
What time do you go to bed?
At about 10:30. I'm usually so tired I go to sleep straight away. All I really do these days is study, eat and sleep.
So no social media or anything like that?
Well, I do spend a bit of time on Facebook, but not much, I promise.
Okay, done. So, can you read the whole paragraph for me?
I read all of them.
Yes, read all of them.
Okay. At 7:30 he gets up. He has breakfast and then he goes to school by tube. Number 2, he goes to school.
Okay, here.
Uh,
Stop here.
num-
He goes to school or he
Yes.
gets to school.
gets to school.
Yes.
Number 3, lessons start. He has 4 or 5 lessons before lunch. 4 or 5. Number 4, he has lunch at school. And he starts lesson again at 1:45.
Yes.
He finishes school at 4:15. He doesn't go home then. He studies in the library or plays music. On Tuesdays, he sings in the school choir. And on Tuesday,
On. Do you listen this one? Can
yeah,
You, yeah. It's Thursdays.
Thursday,
Yes, Thursday. Okay.
uh,
Next.
and on Thursday or Tuesday. Number 9,
Number 9.
he plays
Yes. Okay.
percussions. He plays.
Yes. Okay.
Number 10, he gets home. He has a shower and then has dinner. After dinner, he does homework for 2 or 3 hours, and he goes to bed at 10:30.
Okay, excellent. So we have some new words here. Check out the new words first before we listen to the audio the last time, okay? So we have 4 new words here. The first one is the tube. The tube
The
is
tube.
the name for the underground system in London. Okay, the tube. Yes, like it's the form of it is like a tube. So the London people and the English people call them the tube. The second one, it's we pronounce it. How do we pronounce it?
Choir,
Choir. Choir.
choir,
Yes.
Choir.
Choir.
choir,
Yes.
choir,
Choir. Okay. So
Choir.
choir is a group of people who sing together. Yes. Next one. Is this word strange to you?
Yes, it's really strange.
So you can just remember it's like musical instruments.
I know the word instrument,
Yes.
but percussions, that's the first time I have.
Yes, it's quite an
Yeah.
advanced word, but you can remember it. But it's
Okay.
really advanced. Okay, it's
Yes.
percussions.
Percussion,
Yes, percussions. Those stress is the
Percussion.
second one. The second one, percussions.
Uh,
Percussion.
percussion,
Yes.
percussion.
So it's just musical instruments in general.
Yeah.
And we have the last one is
A
the
levels.
levels. It's just the levels in exams in the UK. Yeah, it's kind of easy. Now I want you to listen to this audio one more time, and can you listen to the other details that has been told in the audio by the boy? Okay.
Okay.
Yes, the extra information that you can catch as much as possible. Okay.
As much as possible.
Okay, now let's listen.
4.11.
What time do you get up in the morning?
I get up at about 7:30.
Or how do you feel when you get up?
I know 7:30 isn't that early, but it's early for me, and I usually feel tired and in a bit of a bad mood.
Do you have breakfast?
Absolutely. I have cereal and milk, and some bread with honey or jam. I love honey.
Do you walk to school?
No, it's quite far away. I go to school by tube. I usually get to school about 20 past 8. I like to be early.
What time does your first lesson start?
It starts at 9. I have 4 or sometimes 5 lessons before lunch.
Where do you have lunch?
I usually have lunch at school at about 1 o'clock. I know people usually say that school food is terrible, but actually at my school the food is really good.
And after lunch?
We start lessons again at 1:45. I usually have 2 or 3 lessons in the afternoon.
What time does school finish?
At 4:15. But I don't go home then. I stay at school to do extra things. I study in the library or play music.
What kind of music?
Well, I sing in the school choir on Tuesdays. And on Thursdays, I play percussion in the orchestra. I love music. It's my main hobby.
So, what?
So let's stop here first. So,
Okay.
do you know why it's Thursday, not Tuesday? Do you know why?
Okay, okay.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Yes.
So let's continue.
Does school finish?
At 4:15. But I don't go home then. I stay at school to do extra things. I study in the library or play music.
What kind of music?
Well, I sing in the school choir on Tuesdays. And on Thursdays, I play percussion in the orchestra. I love music. It's my main hobby.
So, what time do you usually get home?
At about 6 o'clock.
What's the first thing you do?
I have a shower and then I have dinner. And then, of course, homework.
How much homework do you have?
2 or 3 hours. It's my last year at school and I have my A-levels this summer. I need to get really good marks to get into university.
Do you watch TV in the evening?
No, never. I don't have time. When I finish my homework, I practice the piano and then I go to bed.
What time do you go to bed?
At about 10:30. I'm usually so tired I go to sleep straight away. All I really do these days is study, eat and sleep.
So, no social media or anything like that?
Well, I do spend a bit of time on Facebook, but not much, I promise.
Okay, done. Now, what are the extra details that you have caught?
Um. Okay. Um. In the morning, he gets up at 7:30, and he says that it's early for him, and sometimes he gets tired.
Yes.
He has breakfast with cereal and milk.
Yes.
Sometimes honey and jam.
Excellent. Carry on.
Um, in the afternoon, he has lunch at school at 1 o'clock, and he said that the food in his school is really good,
Yes. Excellent.
and he loves music. He loves music, and it's his main hobby.
Yet it's hobby.
Um, uh, he says that he gets a level in maybe in this semester in this summer.
Yes.
I I don't remember, and and he never watches TV because he doesn't have enough time. He just practice the piano and sometimes spends time on Facebook, but not much.
Okay. You catch
Yeah.
the whole idea, the flow idea. You
Yeah.
catch the whole that, and that's all. That's all correct and right.
Okay.
Next. Okay. What's the next part? Speaking. Okay. Now let's talk about your typical weekend. What time do you get up at the weekend?
I usually get up at 6 o'clock or 6:30, and at the weekend I get up a little bit lately around 7 o'clock.
Yes, you get up a little bit later. Yes.
Later.
Yes. Okay, now next. So, what time do you have your breakfast in the morning? In at the weekend?
I usually have breakfast after I take a shower,
Yes.
and
How many?
mm, uh,
How much time
I
is it?
like I like the food with hot soup,
Hot
so
soup.
I usually eat hủ tiếu or phở. Sometimes I eat soy and mm, bánh mì
Yes.
bread.
Really
Yes,
typical for
Yeah,
people.
a typical
Yes.
breakfast of Vietnamese people.
Okay. So, mm, like in the morning, what are your activities? Like apart from having your breakfast, what else do you do? Like you having a shower, right? And anything else?
Yeah, just the same.
Just the same.
uh, After waking up, I take a shower, then have a breakfast, and
Okay.
then do something.
So I have known that you get to work by your motorbike,
Motorbike.
right?
Yes.
So on your way on your way to work, like how is the scenery? How is the scenery?
On my way to school, there are a lot of vehicles like bus, taxis, um, bikes or motorbikes, and uh, in the morning maybe um, a lot of vehicles and the street is crowded in the
Okay.
morning.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's recorded. But you have never have you have
Yes.
never
I
lost.
have never get stuck.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So it's really neat. What time do you have lunch at home?
Um. Yes. I have lunch around 11 or 12 o'clock and at home.
Do you self cook? Like do you self
No,
cook or you just
I don't
like
like cooking.
yeah?
I don't like cooking. I don't like
Really?
cooking.
Really?
Oh, uh, when I when I go home, my dad prepare everything for me.
Wow. it's
I don't
it's
like
really
cooking.
surprising.
Yes, just go home and take care of my son, and then go back to school again.
A two girl.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next. But what's your favorite dish? What's the your favorite dishes at
Mm-hmm.
lunch?
I think my favorite dish in the day is dinner because uh my family is eating together dinner.
Yes, at dinner. Okay. What do you do to relax in the evening? Just surfing, streaming the Facebook, or any other
Yes,
things?
spend time on
Yes.
Facebook and spend time on
Okay, so
TikTok.
how much time do you spend just surfing the internet?
Mm. Uh, I just spend time on Facebook until I fell sleepy.
Okay.
But
Okay.
sometime I watch on English video on TikTok.
Yes, okay. Your daily
Yes.
with TikTok and Facebook. So what time do you go to bed? Like on a regular basis, in average.
I g- yes, I go to bed around 10 or 11.
Yeah, it's really healthy. You should remain the habit, maintain the habit.
Yes.
Okay. So, uh, so like, do you often have small talk with your family during dinner?
No.
No?
Ah, talk.
Yes. Have small talk with your family?
Yes, yes. Oh, we talk and we watch TV together.
Okay. Also, is your is your kitchen and your living room separated or they are in the same space?
No, no, separated.
So
Mm,
there's TV
my
there.
dad's make my dad prepared the dinner in the kitchen and then we eat together in the living room.
Ah, okay. So watch TV together in the living room.
Yes, watch
Uh,
TV and talk.
so how long does it last? The dinner. The dinner. How long
The
does it last?
dinners last about 40 or 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in average. Excellent.
Yes,
So we come to the wrap up one. That's the last part of our lesson. Now, can
yes,
you now jog your memory and remember remember what words have we learned today?
yeah, yes. Okay, today we learned about first one, wake up, get up,
Yes.
mm, have a shower, take a shower, have a bath, take a bath, mm, take the dog for a walk,
Yeah.
put on makeup,
Yes.
put on makeup. Uh, go to school, go to work. Get to school, get to work.
Yes.
See friends.
How about your husband? What does he do in the morning?
Uh, have a shave.
Yes, have a shave. Anything else?
Have a shave.
Uh, so instead of checking the
Check emails. Check
so you
emails.
don't have to check email, so you check your Zalo
Uh,
messages.
check Zalo, Facebook.
Check Zalo messages.
Yes.
Okay. How about the prepositions and time and place?
Prepositions we learn today is in, on, and at.
Yes. So about the time we have in, on, at, and in we talk about is used for
It we have the time the parts of the day, the seasons, the months, um,
larger than
year.
yes.
Yes,
Okay. What about
year.
on? What about on?
On on goes with days or date.
Yeah, day and dates. Okay.
Days
Then
and
we
days.
have at is the
Time.
yeah, this time. Okay, so we have when we're trying to express the movement, the direction we use
Used to.
yes. Our
Okay.
daily routines, we have listened to the daily routines of a university student and we have known what do he often do in a day. And we have also learned to speak about our typical weekend and our daily basis. That's right. So that's the end of the lesson. So your assignment is the lesson 2, daily challenge.
Okay,
Yes.
lesson two.
Okay. So just some short comments on the speaking. You have sent me the speaking on through Zalo, and I have listened to. I have listened to it like at least 5 times, but I cannot try to find any mistake there. So I just give you a 10, a 10, 5 to 10.
Oh.
Okay. So there's
uh,
nothing to fix there, and I hope you can
uh,
keep up with that good work. Okay.
but I think it's so easy.
Yes, I think this one is
Yes.
easy too. I think it's gonna easy. It's gonna easy uh, until we learn about the B2 or B1 level. Yes. Okay, so that's
Yes.
the end. Uh,
Okay.
yes. Take care. See you later.
See you on Tuesday. On Tuesday, right?
Yes, on Tuesday
On
and
Tuesday.
Thursday and Saturdays. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Goodbye, Miss.
Thank you.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
Miss Eve.
Yes.
Yes.